structures are also a way of storing the variables into a collective data. Data structure are basically used to store the different values. Okay, so there are different types of data structure. Starting with, we have a list. Okay, so list, let me show you with example so it will be much clearer. So we have first type of data structure, which is list. So list of, you can have either list of numbers in which you can store 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so this is our basic data structure list in which we can store numbers and stuff. Another, we can also store names of some persons. So what if I will show you just like Margav. Okay, so like that we can store different variables and different values in a data structure. And you can also see there we can store different types of values in a same data structure. So if you want to like fix one data structure or one type of a value to one type of a value, so you can, right now you can see it's dynamic. So if I want to just only store integer in it, so I will just add in, and I want to just store strings on it, as names are all strings, it will be like this. And if I try to add something else, it will show me an error because now it's fixed for strings, so it can't accept any other type of data. So what if you want to get this value printed individually? So basically for list we use simple syntax like num0 is equals to num0 will print this, because in list indexing starts with 0 1 2 3 4 and 5, and in reverse it starts from -1 -2 -3 -4 -5. So if you say, it would be like 0 1 2 3 4 5, and return it would be like, right now we have -6 -5 -4 -3 -2, sorry, -2 -1. So in reverse order, it's like order or the indexing starts from the -1, and in positive direction it starts from the 0. So if you want to get this value 4, so you can see if it is 0 1 2 and 3, so number of 3 will give you 4 as the outcome. So in this condition, let's go for this, it's a little bit confusing. So if you want to print Pooja, okay, so let me show you alongside it. So let's remove all this stuff. Okay, so if you want to print Pooja from the names, you will say name. Okay, then you will do square bracket because you want to exact value, and as you can see its Pooja is on third place. So for indexing it will be 0 1 and 2. 2 100. So now you can see you have Pooja in it. So if you say 1, then you will say 1. But what if you want to get the values from the like negative direction, up, like from back to forward? Okay, so you will say -1. So right now in basically in Flutter this is not working like this, because in list, so you have to use positive. Okay, but in most of the Pythons and stuff you can use negative indexing and it's allowed. Okay, so just know about it. Yeah, similar to this, if you want to traverse the whole list, so we can simply create a loop for end I is equals to 0, because indexing starts with the 0 in the list, and as you want to go entire loop, you will get the number dot length. This returns the integer as the length of the list. So right now we have 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, so it will return 6. Okay, so I plus plus, so it is a loop, and we will print number of I. So as you know, in loops I increments every time of increment, so it will be 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we will get all these values line by line. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So like this you will get like this you can get all the values from the list. Okay, so now moving forward with another data type which are pretty much common. Let me put this for you. give you an idea of what this list is. Okay, then we have another type of data structure which is sets. Okay, so basically you will say like, what is the difference between set and list? A list is an ordered collection of elements, okay, and can have duplicates. Okay, lists can have duplicates, so you can have like this, you can have 1 2 3 4 5 6 6. Okay, list can have that, but for sets it is unordered collection. So the indexing is not ordered or something like this. Is not ordered in some way. The data are put in randomly of unique elements. So but in this you cannot have duplicates. Okay, so you can't have in a set. Let me create a set for you. Okay. Set string. Okay, unique names only. And for step we use is curly braces, Fargo, so as you can see, the Flutter is like VS Code is also telling you two elements in the same Flutter shouldn't be equal, so you can't have duplicates inside. So that's the basic difference. Otherwise, if you want to get the values out of it, you can still get it. Let's try that. Similar to this. This string. You can see we are getting Bhargav, Ronak and Pooja. Okay. Mostly we use list and Flutter. We don't usually go with the set. It is in special cases we have to use set, but most of the time you will be working with list. Okay. So just putting an example here. After this, we have another type of a data structure which will be used most oftenly in your coding structure. So it would be a map. Map is basically a pair. Map is basically like a pair of like key and value, right? So if you want to store something like name is equals to Mitch, okay? Name is equals to Park, you can have this, or you have age is equals to this 20, okay? You can have this. So in that cases we use map. So basically its structure is key colon value. Okay, so it is mention it. So let me give an example of this. We have map and we use user and we give it a map. So it's kind of a map in which we store the data of. Okay, so let me add a map of name. Name is equals to required. Similar to this, we have age. Then we put age as 17. So what is height? Height. Okay, height is mine. So like this, you can create a map in which if you execute and user name, you will get Barbara. Okay, so that like this we can use map. So if you want to find age, we will mention user. Let me show you here. So user and age. So this will print age of this map. Okay, so this is basically used to create models from APIs and stuff. It will be covered in future, don't worry about it. So it is basically very useful, and it will be like you will be working with this a lot. Okay, so just clear it up. So also there's, as we have different type restriction in a list, we can also have a type restriction in this, but for this we have to mention two types, as we have keys and values. Okay, so for keys, let's me add here a string. Okay, currently it was map dynamic. Okay, and right now we have string, integer and everything, so I can mention it dynamic. So dynamic is basically a type in which you can have any type. So if you don't know the type exact type, you can add the dynamic into it. So using dynamic, we can like put anything into this. Okay, Similar to this, moving forward, we can, okay, so just to put this into our example statements. And let me put also this one, because this is important. You have to know how to get the value, retrieve value from the map. Okay, so also, like, as I said, you said user name square bracket. Remember the square brackets. Okay, user the name. You will be getting okay. So this is all the programming fundamentals. I hope you stick with it. I hope you learned a lot. So cool. So now you can understand everything. I'll just show you like this. This is the programming basic. So you need to know. So if you know this much, so fundamentals, just assume your fundamentals are really clear and you have cleared everything, the basic things I showed. So I think this will take you very far. And to be honest, if you can understand what I just show you, then you will pretty much save yourself a lot of time and money, because this is pretty much what I learned in my computer science degree. So if you didn't go to the university or something, then and you didn't get a computer science degree, don't worry, this is basically what we learned in this. So that's it. I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Yeah, bye.